Alrighty, we got the Cleveland Browns at home against the Miami Dolphins. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Turn your notifications on because it will make sure you get the same odds that I'm seeing on my screen and really help out my channel. So please do that. We got +3 odds for the Browns at DraftKings, -3 towards the Dolphins, 42 total points for the game. I didn't even look up who Cleveland is starting because it doesn't matter to me. Because if Winston starts, I wouldn't put it past him to do that. Yeah, I saw the rumors of Kirk Cousins, the Browns, to meet up with his old offensive coordinator, who's the coach at the Browns, and I think that'd really work out for them. That'd be freaking nuts. But anyways, yeah, it doesn't look like they said anything. I'm guessing Winston isn't starting, so I'd lean more towards the Dolphins. Just because Winston, if he plays, if he doesn't throw interceptions, the Browns are really good. Points per game last 4 games, 14.8 for the Browns, 28.3 points per game on defense, 22.5 for the Dolphins on offense, 23.3 on defense. Our offensive totals would be 37.3, which is under the 42 points. Then you got 51.5 total points if you're doing just defensive averages, which is way over. This is in Cleveland, so you got to watch the weather for this game, which could easily have rain, snow, sleet, especially in the elements in this time of year in December. We got 44.4 in our simulations, which I'll talk about later. But it all comes down to that weather. Passing yards per game, 231 for the Browns on offense, 208 on defense, 264 on offense for the Dolphins, 248 on defense. You're looking at rushing yards per attempt, 5.1 for the Browns. Doing pretty darn good there. 4.2 on defense. 3.3 is all for the Dolphins offense. Running game, though, not very great. And 4.3 on defense. Our points per play is really bad for the Browns at a 1.1, which is mostly because of the turnovers. They're getting a lot of yardage, but just can't score. They turn the ball over in the red zone, so. Then 2.9 points per play for the Browns on defense. Then you've got 2.4 on offense for the Dolphins and 3.9 on defense for the Dolphins. Turnovers definitely high for both teams, averaging 3.8 for the Browns on offense and 2.5 for the Dolphins on offense. But the defenses of these teams are not getting the other team to turn the ball over. So that could be maybe not so much turnovers in this game. Total expected points spread, -14.5 for the Dolphins. That's with offense, defense, and special teams. Point differential, -7.4 towards the Dolphins. And then if you look at just offense and defense, they have expected points. You're looking at a -10.4 spread for the Dolphins. But if you're just defense, it's -4.3 for the Browns. Our other models, we have -6.5, -5.5 for the Dolphins, and then -2 towards the Browns. So they have a chance, but the problem with these stats is Winston has a lot of them, and if he doesn't turn over the ball, but if he doesn't start, so I'd watch that. If they suddenly decide to start Winston, I'd be out of this game fast, but I wouldn't mind taking a 6.5 teaser for the Dolphins and bringing them to +3.5. If we go to our game cards, we got a 31.9% chance for the Browns to win. Miami Dolphins at 68.1, spread -5. These are our simulations. Offensive defense of the last 4 games stats, and that total I was telling you about, 44. Currently mostly green for the Dolphins, and the expected ones for points per play, expected points, yards per play, turnovers, total expected points, points differential. But that's just because of the turnover problem for the Browns, and they've had opportunities to score, but just couldn't get in there because they turn over the ball and don't even get a field goal. But if that changes, that could, but it all comes down to quarterback That's why I really lean towards the Dolphins, but it's also might be in the cold, which Tua's not great in for this Miami team. So, like I said, anything, I'm taking a teaser at 6.5, bringing the Dolphins to plus 3.5. That's all I have for this game, though. If you're betting on it, good luck. My name's Jordy. You've been watching Betman Sports Betting, and I'll see you in the next video.